What is up?
I love it.
Let's go. Oh, hell yeah.
Love it.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right.
Got the whole 5-iron golf popping in here.
G-L-E-S, Eagles.
Yo, everybody be quiet. People are trying to golf. Guys, be quiet.
Listen, oh yeah, Meech did bring up the irony of the fact that everyone's trying to concentrate on their shot and we're talking in their backswing. But hey, that's how it's going down tonight because this is a night like unlike any other that we've had for a long time, and everybody's all geeked up. I didn't know what kind of energy we had here, but that intro just answered all the questions.
This golf energy is different when
It's
the
different.
Eagles are playing
It's like the Waste Management 16th hole.
Right.
Kind of.
It's funny. We are changing the game just like they are out at the Phoenix Open, which I'm hoping to be at in a couple weeks after the game
me too.
goes
Do you
that
know,
way.
This is
are you
completely
bartending?
off topic. I was supposed to bartend at the Waste Management Open, and the plans fell through. But I was supposed to. I had my bachelor party back in 2007 at the Waste Management Open.
That sounds scary.
It was incredible, and we were in like a catered tent that my buddy's wife ran, so everything was on the house. And inside that tent was, remember Kevin Youkilis?
The baseball player.
Greek god of Red Sox.
Yeah.
It was him and Nick Punto, who used to play for the Phillies, but he was with the Twins at the time.
Meech, I feel like this is a good story, but I feel like, given what we got going with the Eagles, maybe we let's get it back to the Eagles.
You guys brought the Waste Management Open up.
All right, wait, hold on.
I'm sorry about that.
We got to give a shout out here because we got Seamus Clancy
everybody's
with us.
probably like, what the hell is going on?
What's up, dude? How you doing?
I love City Pigeons. I love
Let's
what you
go.
guys do.
Hey.
I love the energy you bring to the city and the scene. So
Let's
happy
go.
to be up on here.
Nice.
From the Philly Voice, right, Seamus?
Yeah, Philly Voice, Broad and Forever podcast. But it's all
right.
one love. You're our brotherly
and
podcast.
Seamus has been doing some great Instagram posts, like recounting the history of the Birds, like the championship games and everything. I've seen some of those. I know a lot of time and effort goes into those. Seamus, you're doing good work for the people. We thank you.
Seamus is the man. Give it up for him.
Seamus, baby. Let's go. All right, so,
fellow beast.
as I've said before, guys, our job here is to try to get into the mind of the fan base, right? And feel how we're feeling. Now, everybody's all pumped up, no doubt about it, for the game tomorrow. You can't ask for anything more than this. But this is interesting to me because I feel like, you guys know, we've done this long enough. I'm kind of like the paranoid fan, like the scars of the repeated championship games we lost.
Nothing to worry about tomorrow, buddy. Nothing to worry
All right,
about.
but just hear me out. Hear me out. So as I think about this game, I'm thinking to myself, you couldn't ask for a game where you should feel better than you do going this game. And hear me out. Even if you look back to the NFC Championship against the Vikings, right? We're going up against Case Keenum.
Yeah.
You're feeling good, but still, we were underdogs in that game. Seamus, correct me. We were underdogs, right? Dog mask, what have you?
Yeah, I couldn't really see walking into the link with that dog mask on. I'll tell you that right now.
So my point is this: you're going in tomorrow. You are technically a favorite, but you've got no injuries, right? You've got a team that got the 1 seed, kicked ass all year. You coming off an amazing playoff performance. You've got Brock Purdy coming in, a rookie quarterback into a hostile environment.
So what's worrying you? What the hell's worrying you?
But my point is this: the only thing that's worrying me is that I'm not worried. You know what I mean? There's nothing to worry about. I feel pretty good.
All right, well then chill the fuck out.
That is a legit worry.
Yeah, that I'm not worried.
Right.
And by the way, and Seamus, you can attest to this because you hear people all week. Everybody's been talking about pretty much uniformly, how they like the Birds in this game. And guess what? That worries me, but that's it. That's all that worries me. You guys got to help me here.
Stop worrying, dude. Stop
not.
worrying. Wait, first of all, did you even mention where we're recording from tonight?
You know what? I didn't give it a proper shout out. Why don't you go ahead?
That's rough.
Look at
This is a Manioc,
This
bro.
guy's thinking like a businessman, and I love
This
it.
ain't Manioc.
All right, go ahead,
So
Rob.
tonight we are here at the beautiful 5-iron golf facility. It's an indoor.
Let's give it up for the 5-iron golf hospitality right
Hold up, Corey. Hey, Corey, hooked it up.
Yeah,
Hooked
props
it
to
up. Let's
Corey.
go.
Corey is, I guess he runs the whole 5-iron facility.
he's giving out lessons,
all
what
across
have you.
Philadelphia. If he needs to give out lessons, I might need to talk to him and get a
It's a
lesson
cool
after
spot,
this.
man. I've never
Yeah,
been
it's
here.
like,
It's great.
I don't know how many bays they got in here, but this is
10.
by far
They got
the
10.
biggest what do you call
Indoor
this?
golf
indoor
operation.
simulation
Yeah.
golf scenario that I've ever been in.
Yeah.
It's very nice. So that's where we're recording from tonight. We got people taking swings.
Getting out
we're
there,
gonna take some swings
getting out
tonight.
the pre-game aggression on the golf
I
course.
love that.
I'm about to crank some fucking drives over
By
there.
the way, we got to make an announcement, okay? Because this is one of the fun things we're doing tonight. We are having the closest to the pin contest here on the simulator bay to my right. Anybody who's here, listen up.
Anybody who's at 5-iron golf right now is invited to do the closest
Come
to the pin
over,
competition.
you get 3 shots.
Does that
It's what?
include staff as well?
Hey, is that a 100-yard shot? 105?
106.
Oh, it's a 125. We got Mark Goodhart over here, who is as fit to judge
I think it's 106.
this contest as anybody. So please come up, get in here, take your shots. The winner is going to get, we got a $100 gift card to 5 Iron Golf, thanks to our man Corey. Thank you, Corey.
Shout out, Corey.
We got a variety.
Corey.
On top of that, we got a variety of Federal Donuts, T-shirts, Finks, Hoagies, T-shirts, other stuff I'm forgetting about. Bottom line is
Goodhart Firms. I saw a lot of Goodhart's Firm
Those
swag
are
over
nice
there.
shirts. I have one. They're very soft. So look,
Yeah, I
come
rock
up.
that on the couch
Guys,
when I'm
get in
watching
here.
TV.
Somebody's got to start this thing off and see how we're doing, all right?
I see Tom over there. I see Big Tom over there ready to swing.
Is
Go
Tom
ahead.
allowed to win? I think so. What
Yeah,
the hell?
yeah,
Who
Why
cares?
not? I saw Tom swing. He can
All right.
definitely get in
Anybody
this.
who can swing a golf club can win.
All right, as they say, let's get it back to the Eagles. So,
right.
the good news is, guys, this week this is coming out live, so we can give predictions and people will actually be able to see it. So let's talk about the game. Let's get into this. How does everybody feel about what's going to go down tomorrow? I am confident, except for the fact that everyone is so confident it's making me a little bit nervous. Besides that, I think we should kick their ass.
Let's start with the guest. Seamus.
Seamus, give us
What's your
your
prediction?
analysis.
I get being anxious. I get the ghost of Rondé Barber, Ricky Manning Jr., Marshall Falk, all of that.
Joe Jurevicius.
Man knows his history.
But let's rewind things. Say it's Labor Day weekend. You're out on the beach. You're enjoying an ice-cold Kenwood.
Love
and I
it.
came up and told you the Eagles would have home field advantage in the playoffs.
I'd be so psyched, Seamus.
And I told you the 2 quarterbacks they need
stop.
to beat to get into the Super Bowl were Daniel Jones and Brock Purdy.
Jesus.
Would you accept that offer?
You know what I would
I
say?
would say, who the fuck
That's
is
what I
Brock
would say.
Purdy?
Who the hell is Brock Purdy? Seamus, that is, see, you put it into perspective, man. I appreciate you
like
for
that.
that.
Yo, you don't think Brock Purdy, as an Iowa State Cyclone, has been in a situation like walking into the link in an NFC chair? Yo, my man, there's a clip of him on the internet right now in a bowl game he was at when he was trying to receive a snap and his hands are shaking like this.
Oh, no.
I was
And
watching.
This is a random bowl game, and probably in like Tuscaloosa. The cheese. Like you're in the NFC Championship game. You ain't in San Francisco anymore, bro. Like this isn't home field advantage. You don't get the carte blanche of taking whatever shot you want down the field. You're in Philly, man. You're gonna have Hassan Reddick, Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham just breathing down your throat. You're going to be shaking, man. I can't wait.
And
I
guys,
cannot wait.
Purdy's had a nice run. Seamus, you'll know this. How many games has he won? 7, 8?
7-0 as a starter.
Okay, 7-0 as a starter. But last week, correct me if I'm wrong, watching that game, a couple times he's running backwards. He's doing some things where he looks ripe for a mistake. And I think tomorrow's a day
They only
where,
scored
where
one
he
touchdown
starts
last week,
making
right?
those mistakes.
I think they only scored 1 touchdown last week.
Is that right?
I think so.
He threw so many interceptable balls in that Seattle
Right,
game.
they dropped
Seattle
him.
was
Diggs-
winning at halftime, and he was part of the reason why.
Yeah.
Well, and last week you had Diggs dropped a couple. I think that, last week they could have blown. The Cowboys obviously just screwed up, and I feel terrible for them
So
that happened.
Poor
It's safe
Cowboys.
to say
It's
at
a
this
shame.
point, Seamus, you Eagles are going to win, right?
Yeah, my official prediction on Philly Voice this week was 29-17. But I know I'm going to walk out here being like, oh, it's 38-7, part 3.
Yeah,
There
you
you
got to
go.
up
Love
it.
it.
You got to up it, Seamus. All right, Seamus, I got a question for you. Because if I'm not mistaken, you went from kind of like, I don't want to say regular guy, but like internet commentator, and then you became like official media. Now you're in the media box. Like, how has that been, the transition, trying to go from kind of like fan commentator to like legit media? Has that been tough for you? You embracing it?
Definitely embracing it. It definitely makes it easy that the one time I'm covering the team in like a super duper official capacity, they're the best Eagles team, like
Yeah, good
top
move.
2 or 3 Eagles team of all time,
Good
like
move
right
by
now.
you.
So what you're saying is
someone should have given me a job earlier if they wanted the Eagles to perform this
Right.
well, is what I'm saying right
Oh,
now.
so you're taking responsibility.
Yeah,
what I
that's
love
what it
about
sounds like to
You know
me.
what I love about Seamus? Like he showed up at the City Pigeons tailgate last week, and he's in his suit ready to go in, and he's got his Kelly Green sneakers just as a little sign. Hey, listen,
Nice.
This is subtle, and it's got nothing to do with me representing and covering the team, but you know my feelings.
Yeah, I'm wearing the Kelly Green questions tomorrow. Those are my sneaker choice tomorrow.
The AIs?
Yeah, the AIs.
You got a
yeah.
Kelly Green question.
Oh, yeah.
Or answers?
Eagles can't lose.
I have
They're
midnight
called the
green
questions.
answers and Kelly Green questions.
Ah, man, see, that's just
I'm not quite Meech, but I'm up that alley when it comes to sneakers.
He
nobody.
knows his shit, Seamus.
Nobody is Meech. All right, well, I haven't heard a peep out of a certain somebody, one of the Northeast finest over here.
As long as I never go
I always got opinions.
Yeah, what the hell are you doing over there, Fink?
Just having a good time.
You having a good time?
We're going to kill the 49ers
Are you,
tomorrow.
are you feeling the vibes?
Vibes here are good. I like
Hey,
it.
Fink, you sent me a text earlier that indicated that the 49ers faithful were having a party just down the street. Is that right?
I'm going there after we're done here.
Are you?
I'm going to walk over there and we're going to crash it.
That's bad news.
I think we should charge it.
Yeah, just ignore them.
Nope.
That's the best thing we could do. Just pretend they're not even here.
They're going to feel my wrath. I want to drink their blood.
Is that,
I saw that
I
list you
mean
sent
that.
out too, and it was like, wasn't like Xfinity Live one of the official places they were having a party?
They had brunch at Xfinity
They should
Live
be
today.
Xfinity Live should be ashamed of themselves for like
Hey,
even
they're a business.
having. I understand
Yeah,
it's a
it's a money
business,
grab.
but
I
yeah,
think they
it's
had the Giants people last week. They,
Did
they
they?
create a little section. I will
disgusting.
say this. I went to a Niners game. Okay, Seamus, again, you're going to be my fact checker.
All right.
Did we play the Niners? Was it last year? Did we play them earlier this year?
So we
This
played
year.
them week 2 of the
Okay.
2021 season. That was the home opener. And I will say for a home opener, there were a lot of 49ers
okay.
fans there.
Okay, so I specifically remember going to that game being like, like they got.
It was
they had a
embarrassing.
thing.
It was
Now,
embarrassing.
Here's the question: with the ticket prices and what have you going on tomorrow, could they get enough tickets? You know what I mean? And I guess, yeah. I mean,
I heard Frisco guys will spend whatever to get
well, I
into
mean,
the
if
stadium.
we got a bunch of Silicon Valley guys coming in here,
yeah,
you know what I mean? They're definitely
they're
gonna.
dropping that $700
Yeah.
for a standing room only
Zuckerberg and Jetro lot
Yo,
tomorrow.
there was plenty of Giants fans there last week,
were.
and it didn't make a goddamn difference. It almost made the game more fun because when they were dominating, you could point at them and laugh, and like it made being at the stadium more enjoyable.
Yeah, we neutralized those guys pretty quick.
There's definitely no way an opposing fan base is coming into Philadelphia and taking over Lincoln Financial
0%.
Field. It'll never happen.
Especially in a playoff.
Especially in the
The only
NFC
thing
Championship game.
that worries me is I saw so many tickets on StubHub. Like, I don't know if people are trying to make their season ticket money back, but this is why you have season tickets. So you can go to an NFC
Oh, my God.
Championship game. Never
Absolutely.
sell those.
No, what it is
Never.
was those-
Otherwise, don't get season tickets.
It was the public sale, man. All the bots scooped them up, man. There's like some dude over in China is trying to sell all those fucking tickets.
That's
Well,
what
we
he
all
sells
have
them
our
to Philly
theories.
guys.
We all have our theories.
Yeah.
I've had season tickets for a while, and let me tell you, when those playoff tickets come through, and you got them,
Gotta scoop
it
'em.
makes it worth having them. So I think whether it's the Phillies, the Eagles, the Sixers, everybody's gonna be trying to get their hands on them.
I just couldn't imagine spending so much on season tickets and putting so much effort in, and then when the NFC Championship game comes here
Sell
as a
'em.
favorite, sell them. Like, what? It doesn't
Hey,
make sense to
People
me.
are making business decisions out there. Okay,
listen.
my buddy.
The website
okay.
Tick-
Sometimes an
the website
experience is
Tick-
worth more than money.
The website TickPick said that 14% of their sold tickets were from California.
That ain't good.
bullshit.
They
But
only had
it won't
but they only had
matter.
like 1,000
It's only
or
14%.
1,200. They
It
only
won't
had-
matter,
they
but
only
it's
had
not
like
good.
1,200
Here's what I know.
tickets on the
I
website.
went to the game with my buddy last week, second row behind the Giants bench. He told me he sold those tickets for $3,000 a piece. Now he has other tickets, so it's. I didn't mean to put him on the carpet, but he's not here
Can I
anyway.
ask you a real quick
Anyway, you
favor?
can win a gift card by getting closest to the bin. How's
you
that
diving
going?
at
Hold
our
on 1
people?
second. Mark,
I see Donut Tom is up top. That's all I
Tom's
see.
winning.
5'7" I think.
hey, if
Is that
you can hear me,
5'7"?
you got to come beat Tom, guys. You got to come beat Tom. We can't have Tom winning.
Well, look, Jesse, can I ask you a favor?
This is like,
Yeah.
you remember on
mom's
Comcast
watching.
Sportsnet, I Beat Pete? Tonight is I Beat Tom. You got to top
Go
Tom.
ahead, Fink.
Can we say what's up to Patty? My mom's watching. She
Who?
Just, my mom.
Oh, hell yeah.
She just told me
Yo.
to get off my phone.
Hey, Fink's mom.
What's up, Patty?
What's up? Tell your boy he needs to bring 100% of that crazy personality to the show. Patty, we need that. Text him. Tell him to get
Shout
wild.
out Patty for
I think
logging
because
in
Patty's
and watching
he's
this.
trying to
Yeah.
be a little more
Hey,
low
I didn't know.
key.
She just told me to get off
Hold
my
up,
phone.
Patty, will you give Fink your blessing to be his wild self? Because I feel like he's holding back, you know what I mean?
Oh, no.
Yeah, let's go, let's go. All right, look, okay, Seamus, we're going to go back to you. Because you know we're all just like hoagie mouth fans over here. We don't know what we're talking about. But you analyze this stuff for a living. What do you, like, what gives you any pause? Obviously, the Niners have a lot of offensive weapons. Purdy might be a question mark. Great defensive players in certain respects. Yeah, I mean, the Eagles are great from top to bottom. But, you know, if it's one thing that you're worried about, what are you worried about?
Their offensive line's good, but the Eagles is better. Like Trent Williams, probably the best left tackle in football, but the Eagles have at least the best right tackle in football, if not the best tackle overall in Lane Johnson. So,
Damn right.
yeah,
Groin or no groin?
more depth there. And then you think Nick Bosa, probably going to win Defensive Player of the Year. Are we sure he's that much better than Hassan Reddick this year?
Nope.
I'm not quite that sure. So they have these star town players, but the Eagles have more depth. The one player I would be worried about is Fred Warner, their off-ball linebacker. can kind of
Great
do everything.
player.
You saw him taking CeeDee Lamb down the field defensively last week. I think he can neutralize Dallas Goedert, and that just leaving Jalen Hurts to beat guys one-on-one on the outside. And I have confidence that he can do that. I'm thinking 2-touchdown win maybe.
Okay. Is it me, or do the Niners always have like that legit linebacker? You know what I mean? As compared to the Eagles, they're always kind of like the
Bauman,
yeah, kind of like
Patrick Willis.
Seattle. Like they're always investing in that linebacker. Here's the question, though. You know, you just mentioned that Warner's great in coverage. Could we possibly, do you think there's opportunities for us to run the ball? Because obviously last week, very successful running the ball, and I like to think, that's the way you want to start. Like come out, smash them in the mouth. Do you think there's opportunities to run the ball off the jump?
Unless they were playing the 91 Eagles, this team can run against anyone.
Exactly. There you go.
They have probably the best overall line, considering both pass blocking and run blocking, but just purely run blocking, I would think this is one of the best units of the 21st century.
It's interesting to me. Sometimes I worry that, when Sirianni and Steichen, these guys think they can pass on somebody, they're thinking they're going to come out passing and pass to set up the run. I don't really love that philosophy. In my mind, I'm like, go out, smash them in the mouth, establish the run. If you make them respect the run, then the pass is going to be there. But, sometimes it's that chess match, you know what I mean, where you think like one step above the other team. Do you think they might overthink it a little bit?
I don't know. I think they go pass first. I could see them. They're a little weak at corner, San Francisco, and A.J. Brown had, I think, only one catch last week. Seemed like he wasn't super happy about his involvement in the offense, and it just feels like a Nick Sirianni special comes back and says, first 15 plays, our opening script, it's all A.J. Brown. I like A.J. Brown first touchdown
on that
scorer.
note, and Seamus, I know you're in on this, my playoff John flex pick, A.J. Brown, baby.
That's a great
and I'm in
flex pick.
62nd. I'm in 62nd place, guys. All right, so that's striking distance.
I may be a couple hundred behind you. I think.
Yeah. So we're talking about the playoff, John.
I've never been in 62nd place.
This is Meech's pool. How many people are in it, Meech?
458.
Okay, to the tune of what's in the pot? 11 grand?
11 grand.
Okay, so if I get
How
even
much you make off those fees? No, I'm just
he's bringing the fees back on him. Hey, a lot of Excel spreadsheets.
I'm trying to make it all strictly online next year.
I'm just
where
kidding,
you don't
man.
have to send any picks in. You just pick it online.
Yeah, you told me you got your
submit
kid working
roster.
on that, right? Shout out to your kid, man.
Either way, I
Turn
love
that in for like an algebra extra project.
And by the way, Nick Sirianni, look, the one chink in his armor, if you ask me, is that he does fall victim to some of the ups and downs and emotions. So I think Nick will deliberately come out to try to get A.J. Brown involved. Hence my flex pick for the playoff, John. Let's go, baby.
So wait,
that
the last
cash.
time we saw this, right? It was after week 1. I think Devontae had no catches, right? He had 0 catches, and then
Look at you, Seamus. You see this analysis?
Yeah, I'm loving it.
I'm loving it.
deep.
Bring the
How
numbers.
did you remember back to week 1 or 2?
I don't know. I just remember that. So
Unbelievable.
Because the big bet the next week was take Devontae Smith.
No,
it was like
that was my bet. That
it was
wasn't the big
Meech's
bet.
big bet. The
That
next week was like Devontae Smith.
I had 500 on him over 5 catches.
Over 5 catches, and he blew that out within the first quarter or something. So
First quarter,
it looked like the
so.
same exact scenario. A.J.
Right.
Brown's coming out
Yes,
balling.
I love it.
tomorrow.
Okay, I've been told by Mark Goodhart, our tournament organizer, we need more players. Okay, guys, can we
Who
get
wants
more
some
players?
free stuff?
Where's
Yo,
Corey?
My man's up there in some Uggs
Free
right there
stuff,
trying to win
free
that.
stuff.
It looks that's a good swing too. That's a good
Oh,
looking
good swing in the Ugg slippers,
Uggs.
baby. Let's go.
It's a little short,
All right.
Good
All right.
shot though, baby.
Listen, guys.
Looks like my wife's gonna go up there and try to.
Look.
She might miss the ball completely.
No, listen.
But good
If
luck,
you're
sweetie.
at 5-iron golf right now, get in the closest to the pin competition. You can win some free shit. I don't know.
What do you got to
Just
lose?
get over here. Take 3 free swings.
Nothing. The reality is, guys, this whole circumstance kind of summarizes what I hope to achieve with the podcast. Just having people together and having
Let out aggression.
Yeah, let out aggression. Have a great time.
I got a question. Are we
Go
allowed
ahead.
to compete in this?
Yeah, I think so.
'Cause my swing's pretty nice right now.
Yeah,
I'm
you're-
feeling it.
Rocky, I like you from 100 yards, man. You're tight.
yeah.
Watch out for that scoliosis. All right. So everybody keep coming up. Everybody keep coming up.
We got a big game tomorrow, dude. What else we talking about?
Dude,
tonight?
if I have to leave and go over there and shoot my 3 shots, I'll do it. I mean, if you need,
Nah, we're not there
need
yet.
someone
This is
that
how we'll do it.
bad.
This is how we'll play it off. Usually about 3/4 of the way through the show, either Meech or I got to go take a piss. So we'll
Right.
play it off.
Right, that's true.
I'm
the
gonna go hit my
prostate
shot.
issues.
I'm really gonna go take a piss, but then I'll hit my shot,
Okay,
and then that's
so
how we'll play
I
it
do
off.
have a public announcement for anyone that's paying attention. We do not have the robust tailgate program for tomorrow, right? With the federal donuts and all that. It's really hard to manage, and I just want to apologize to people. It's on me because I want to lock in tomorrow. I want to keep it easy. I want to be ready for the game, and I have to, do too much.
It's too much to worry
it's
about.
It's a lot.
Beforehand.
But I will say this. Look, if you're watching this and you want to hang, we're going to be in the K-Lot tomorrow. We're going to have an ample supply of beverages and food, a lot of good vibes. So I'm going to figure out a way to post wherever we end up tomorrow. You want to come down, hang out with the City Pigeons crew? I'm not sure. Are you guys going to go down? Is anybody going down but me?
Yeah, I think just you, man.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'll be there in my pinstripe
if you
denim
need-
jacket.
Yeah, all right. Seamus will be there.
If you need to find Jess, just text him at 215.
Yeah, you don't know my number.
I don't know your
Yeah,
number.
you don't know my number. That's fine. Rocky, don't give my number out to everybody that's watching. It could be a big problem. Anyway, I'll be with Tom and Mark. We got all the fixins ready to go. So if you don't have a home tomorrow, hit us up, DM us. I'll give you the spot, and it's going to be super lit. All right, so no concerns though, gentlemen. Like Fink.
Here's my concern. You want to hear my only concern?
By the way, this is a guy.
that-
What did you predict last? 45-3.
Yeah.
And
it
there
was close.
Yeah, I mean you were as close
Pretty
as
fucking
anybody.
close.
Yeah.
Here's my only concern is that Brock Purdy is some kind of Tom Brady fucking weirdo hybrid. Last pick of the draft comes in.
yeah.
Like that's my only But Tom Brady's aren't normal. They don't come around every once in a while.
They come around like once
I
every
don't think-
20 years or so.
I don't think someone named Brock Purdy is meant
So you think
for
the name,
situation.
the name is indicative.
The
Brock
name,
Purdy.
the look, like just his overall
He doesn't like it.
presentation, I
See, I'll
don't
tell you,
like.
Brock
but-
Purdy's arm looks nothing like Tom Brady's arm. Brock Purdy's arm is just it looks like one of those pop
But listen,
gun like
I remember Tom Brady's whole aura came in because of luck. It was the tuck rule. Like he should have never lost that.
Drew
Oakland
Bledsoe
game.
got
hold
knocked
on.
out the box.
Hold on.
Drew Bledsoe almost died in the
Brock Purdy's
hospital.
facing the same kind of shit, like interceptions
But listen
that
up,
should have been
listen up.
caught.
Brock Purdy, Tom Brady, it's not that different. Everybody has seen the draft photo of Tom Brady, all right? So let's just remember, like what Tom Brady is now is not what he was when he first came out. So
Listen, this isn't a legit.
You can't judge a
concern.
book by its cover.
This is my weird ass explanation. If the 49ers have a 1% chance of winning, is that Brock Purdy is somehow the reincarnation of Tom Brady, which
No.
isn't happening.
okay, Seamus, professional take on this.
He ain't coming in
What do
here,
you think
Dylan.
about Brock Purdy compared to Tom Brady early career? Go.
He was the last pick in the draft for a reason. That doesn't take away for how magical this run is. And he's definitely a guy that's going to end up being an above-average starter on this league on a dirt cheap contract, and that's going to allow them to contend for the next couple of years, just like they've been with whatever was that quarterback, Jimmy G, whoever.
Yeah, but you don't see the Tom Brady capabilities coming
Like
from
Jimmy
Mr.
never
Brock
played in
Purdy.
Philly, though.
is
Good
technically
shots,
a
man.
player
Never
played in
play
Philly.
in the
That's
Super
for
Bowl,
sure.
but they don't want him to. He's back to full strength.
All right. So
I'm sorry. My wife's over here trying to hit a golf ball, and
You
it's
distracted?
very distracting. I'm just like,
Distracted.
if
How's she
anybody's
doing?
near her, back away a little bit because that club might come flying out of her hand.
Are you on that, Jerry? Jerry, get some footage of Rock's wife to put out there on the internet.
Whoa,
You know what I
whoa,
mean?
whoa, whoa,
What,
That, shit-
Rock?
that sounds good. Whoa.
As part of the show. It's part of the show, guys. I don't know what you're talking about.
Get that
okay.
shot.
All right. So we've established.
Focus on the ball. Focus on the ball.
We've established the only reason the 49ers could possibly
good
beat
job.
the Eagles if Brock Purdy turns into fucking Tom Brady, which ain't happening.
It
So
ain't happening.
just
Yo,
relax.
Hassan Reddick is up his ass
It's gonna
all
be
day
it's gonna
tomorrow.
be a great day tomorrow.
Brandon Graham's
All right.
up his ass all day tomorrow. We got nothing to worry about in terms of Brock Purdy.
If either of those quarterbacks is more like Tom Brady, it's Jalen Hurts with the intangibles,
Right.
the leadership coming in
Damn
for
right.
this other quarterback
I like that. I
wins
like
his
that.
career arc is kind of like
Hell
Bledsoe to
yes.
me.
All right. So, again, going back to the idea that we want to get inside the mind of the fan. I'm gonna get down there early. Get lubed up, go into the game. You guys are gonna stay in your zones. Here's my question: what are you gonna do for the game in terms of where are you watching it? Do you have any superstitions or whatever? And then, if they win, are you going for a poll? I need to understand where everyone's head is at.
So-
Let's start with you, Fink. What's your plan?
Poll?
So
Yeah, going for a poll, dude. Climb that pole.
We called our local bar
Make sure you're.
and
there
we
you go.
reserved tables where we sat.
What's your
for
local bar? Shout them out.
Jimmy's
Jimmy's
timeout.
Timeout. It's right
Jimmy's
at State
Timeout?
Linden.
My
Let's
son's,
go.
my
In the
son's old
Northeast.
basketball coach.
Love it.
We sat there for the NFC Championship game in 2018.
Bring it back.
So we reserved the same two tables.
That's a
Okay.
smart
there
move.
for
I
the
like that. I
game
like
for
that.
And then
tomorrow.
how far are you from Frankfurt and Cottman? Because that's where you're going, right?
Well, about 10 minutes, and we will definitely be at Frankfurt Common afterwards. Because
Are you going to drive there or are you going to walk there?
We're gonna Uber there.
All right. Uber.
Sure you are.
I got Uber credits.
Hey,
nice.
Fink, if the Eagles win, how quickly will you be at Frankfurt and Common?
15 minutes flat.
15 minutes. Okay. If
That you could clock me.
All right, here's the deal. If the Eagles win and you go to Frankfurt and Cottman and you get a picture with Fink at Frankfurt and Cottman and tag City Pigeons, we're gonna get you a prize pack.
Hell yeah.
What it is, I don't know, but we'll get you something. I promise. Yeah, like a hoagie tray. Yeah, from
Fuck it,
Fink.
let's go.
Throw it in, Fink.
Let's go.
Fink has the
We're
authority.
gonna go to Super Bowl.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Okay.
Wait, what was the you gotta see Fink at Frankfurt and Coppin.
Yeah, and take a picture.
Take a picture with him and tag City Pigeons on your Instagram.
It's got to be evident that you're at Frankfurt and Cottman.
Gotcha.
Okay, Meech, what's your plan, dude? Are you gonna watch with like
gonna
your
Jimmy
17
timeout
family
with-
members?
Yeah,
or?
I think me and my kids are just going to watch it at the house as of now.
Yo, that's
unless-
amazing. Are you gonna like
unless
hug
somebody,
all 5 of them at once, or what's this gonna look like?
No, like, see, I would love to take them down to Frankfurt and Cottman, at least the 2 older ones.
It's time to baptize them.
You can.
Easily. Like, they would love the
You're
experience.
gonna take the twins
I
down
think
to
it would
Frankfurt
be,
and Cottman?
No, not the twins. The twins could stay home.
They're
But
too young.
My 12 and 14-year-old would
The guys that were
to-
supposed to play in the Ballers Ball Challenge before you mysteriously got sick.
And shout out to my son Max. His 8th grade CYO St. Catherine's team just finished off an undefeated season today
Whoa.
Yeah,
with
Max.
a buzzer beater win. My boy C Webb, Max's buddy, hit a buzzer beater
Hey,
with
C-Webb.
no time left
Sick.
to
Let's
win
go.
44-43. It was such a great game. I loved it.
Listen,
And now
Congratulations.
St.
Congratulations
Catherine's
to
in the
Max.
playoffs.
I got a
that's
kid who's
what's up,
balling.
man.
It's great.
You should have went.
Wait,
to
can we
Judge.
drink these,
It
or are
was
these
like-
just like props?
They're not props. You can drink those.
I think I
Don't mind if I
cheered
do.
more at this
All right,
game
take
than
one,
I
man.
did at most
All right.
professional
So-
sporting events.
By the way, shout out as always, our boys, Kenwood Beer right here. You know what's up, man. Look, that's the best beer out there from Philly and anywhere
It's
really.
not even a question. It's
If
so
you-
fresh. It's so good.
Yeah, if you're looking for something, in that like zone between like, your typical light beer and I get into the IPAs or whatever. This is a great. It's still got the taste.
That's a good drinking beer, as they would say.
It's a great
like
drinking beer.
chill-
You can drink a lot of it.
Good
Yeah.
drinking beer.
And we
It's the
can prove
best
it.
Drinking beer.
We have the experience
Yeah,
to prove it. Thank you to Matt and PJ and all those guys. You guys are always hooking it up.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Glad to see you down here at 5 Iron. If you come down to 5 Iron,
Wait,
make sure you get a
Meech,
Kenwood.
did you say 5 Iron was the first place that Kenwood?
I'm pretty sure I heard
officially
it's
at?
one of the first spots Kenwood was ever at.
Wow.
Okay.
Did
Who
one of
knows?
these motherfuckers get a hole in one?
Yeah,
or
by the
something?
way.
What's all this?
Somebody got a hole in one?
Share. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on.
Let's go.
Tom's cheating.
Yo, 24
cheating.
feet is the closest.
No, it's
We've
not
got to
five.
do better.
I'll do better.
No, Tom got that shit like 5 feet.
Oh, 17 is the closest. We've got to do better. We've got to do better.
Oh, okay.
Let me tell you what my plan is, okay?
Wait,
You
don't we got $20 on the side for something
What
here?
are you doing for the game?
I'm gonna tell you what I'm
besides
doing.
going into it.
Yeah, but you know what? Listen, you guys know that I always answer the bell. I don't care what anyone says. So I was talking to a bunch of buddies, and we had like no plan, to go tailgate. And I was like, all right, look, here's the deal. If Tom, who luckily doesn't drink, will drive my truck home, I'm going down there. So I'm gonna pick up Goodhart at 10 o'clock. On Broad and Fitzwater. Got all, beers and the meats in the truck, grill. We're gonna go down to the K-Lot because Goodhart's got a K-Lot pass. We're gonna fire that up, dude, and we're gonna be out there from like 12 to 3 doing our thing. You wanna come down?
I love it.
Come down.
Is it going to be like the usual crew, the Aces
Ace and
the
everybody. You should
Gs?
come down.
I'm playing football in the morning. You know how I
Oh
roll, bro.
my God.
Yeah,
Okay,
you know
yeah,
how
I get
roll,
it.
man.
Yeah, it makes sense. All right, so wait, Rock, let's see. Okay, so Rock and I play in a Sunday football. It's not even a league. It's pickup football. It's dope. It's in East Falls. McDevitt, you want to play 10 a.m. on Sundays. I can't make it tomorrow because I got to get into position.
DM the City Pigeons Podcast. We'll get you the,
But
we'll
Rocky,
get you
you're
the
going to
details.
start off with some football.
I'm going to start off with some football tomorrow morning.
Also, the post-football hang is dope. So are you going to stay
Legendary.
there? What's your plan?
I'm probably not going to stay there too long because I want to get in motion
Where
to
you gonna
get
go?
into a position where I can.
Here's my question. Do you have a plan as to where you're going to watch the game right now?
No.
That's pathetic. That's pathetic to me.
Now,
How do you not have a plan?
what's your game day routine?
Yeah.
Like, how early do you get down there? When do you get into the stadium?
It's wild this year because they've had so many different primetime games and games at different times. I never got into a set schedule, but I like to be walking into the media entrance like 3 hours before the start of the game. So I might get down there around 10:30 tomorrow. Talk to my dad's tailgate. Obviously, I did a bunch of crazy tailgating party and stuff.
Love it.
Before my current
You
job.
gonna stop through the K-Lot? Talk to these boys?
Yeah, I'm definitely stopping by.
All right.
I did the longest I tailgated last week. Obviously, I don't drink before, during the game or anything.
Yeah.
I had to say hi to everyone for good vibes. I went to Wells Fargo. I felt like I was doing everything around. But tomorrow, my plan is, if they win, obviously go down to the locker room, do some interviews, get some quotes, do some stories. But then we're going to go to Broad Street and might have a couple cigarettes for the first time in like 6 years.
We got a tight one.
Oh my God.
What do we got? Oh shit!
Oh, 1 foot 7
1 foot
inch.
7 inches. That is gonna be tough
Yeah,
to
let's
beat.
just end this contest right now.
Hold on,
Hey,
I
can we
didn't
get a
go
name?
hit my shot yet. Hold on.
Who is that guy?
I didn't get to go yet, Meech.
Hey,
Yo, bring that
What's
dude
his
over
name?
here. Yo, bring that dude over here real quick.
Oh, Juicing Jordan. Yo, you don't need juice.
Wait, he's going lefty too?
Yo, can he get anywhere
not
close to
going
this
lefty,
one?
he's a
Jerry, are
fucking
you getting
lefty.
this? Let's see this. Can he follow it up? Oh, he missed it a little left. Let's see.
Somebody check Juicing Jordan's piss. He's obviously got it in his name that he's been juicing.
Hey, it only takes one to win here. It only takes one good shot to be a winner. All right. Well, Seamus, look, man, we look forward. Maybe we'll see you buzzing through tomorrow. If not, guys, Seamus Clancy, Philly voice, covering the Eagles. Look,
Seamus and my boy Alonzo Jones, they do a Broad and Forever podcast. Check it out.
hey, listen, Seamus is a real one. What we do, we support the real ones. All right, so Seamus,
Love you guys. Love
thank
you
you,
guys.
buddy.
Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for coming on. We're gonna let him go. Hey,
Horns up.
Thank you, baby. Let's go. All right. Okay. So things are heating up here,
Yo,
guys.
get Juicing Jordan
Juicing
over here.
Jordan.
Juicing Jordan, where's he at?
Things are heating up here at
Yo,
Five
bring
Iron
him
Golf.
over here.
Let's get a vibe check real quick. Hold on.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
We're good.
Vibes are strong.
Hold on.
You want to go?
I want to take my shot.
Yeah,
I
go.
really got to take a piss, but I'm going to take my shot, all right?
All right.
Bring Juicing Jordan up here. Let him talk about his beautiful shot.
It's all good. Let's get Devin up here. Dev, come on. All right, so we're gonna bring. Come on, Dev. You know, when in doubt, when you just don't know what to talk about, you got to bring up more professionals. So here we go. Dev, grab this mic. You can sit right here either way.
Wait, I'm taking Roxy?
Yeah, just
here?
yeah,
okay.
yeah, it doesn't matter. Or maybe just put
Do I
that
do this
down.
one?
Rock has
there you go.
I'm
relinquished
drinking
his
red wine
seat.
out of a straw, so I'm
Yo,
going to put that
Dev
down.
rolling up with the red wine. I love it. All right,
Oh
Dev.
my God.
Okay, what's the deal? How are you feeling? What's going on? What's going through your head? I just need to know.
So, I feel like I've done multiple, appearances or like done guest interviews throughout the week, and every time I'm like, I think it's going to be a really close game. I know full well in my head I'm lying because deep down I think it's not going to be a close game. I have full confidence in the Eagles.
Give us your truth.
I have full confidence in the Eagles. I think the more and more I look at the matchup, the more I have confidence that the Eagles are going to win by at least 10 points.
I love it.
This is the first time I've actually said that out loud.
Wow.
So don't kill me if it. But I was
That's all
also
right.
I was the closest when we made our Giants predictions.
Okay,
for
hold
staying
on.
up
Time
chilling.
out. I want to take a time out. What was your prediction?
38 to 10.
All right. Okay, she was 38. Oh, 38. So you were off by 3 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were the closest.
I was really
gonna
rooting
say
for a
Meech was the
Giants
closest.
field goal at the end of that
Damn.
game.
Okay,
Yeah.
Devin. All right. Well,
Yeah.
with that in mind, what's your prediction for the 49ers-Eagles game?
So I've been saying 28-21 Eagles. I want to change it.
28-21?
28-21
You wanna
Eagles.
edit
So by
it?
a touchdown.
You
and
wanna
I think
revise
I
it?
want to edit it.
Okay.
I'm going to change it to.
Maybe we go like 31, or is that too many points?
No, I'll keep.
You have to decide. Are you gonna go up on Eagles points or
28
down?
28 points from the Eagles because it's two good defenses. So 28-17 Eagles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, 28-17. I love that. By the way, Meech, all these predictions and everybody feeling so confident on the Eagles, the line, did it moved to 3, right? Or no?
The line's ridiculous.
It moved to 3 in some places. I don't know.
It
on that
should be
mic, get on that
4.5.
mic.
The line should be 4.5
Okay, but it doesn't.
easily.
Okay, but it's
But it
3 at most,
it started
right?
at 1.5, and now I think it's up to 3.
Okay, so everybody's saying they think the Eagles are going to win. I mean, are we putting money on this? I'm not, because I don't like to, mix my
You
heart in my.
know how I feel
I
about
know, it's
putting money
hard.
on.
I know you don't bet
I
teams.
used to
don't
have a
bet
hard
teams
rule where I
anymore.
wouldn't bet on the Eagles like
But
at
I think
all.
Eagles money line
I
is
don't
as
usually
safe
do
a
a
bet
set.
It's only
as
minus
you
150
could.
or something like that. That's not too bad.
Don't mess with the points. Who cares about the 2.5? Just take the Eagles money line. They're going to win the game.
All right. By the way, Rock, did you already go? All right, Jerry, let's make sure we get some live footage of Rock. Okay, but Devin, tell us a little bit about your what's your deal tomorrow? Because I'm always fascinated. You're always going here and there.
Yeah.
How does it start? What's the plan?
So every Sunday morning throughout the NFL season, and it'll continue tomorrow, I wake up at 7 a.m. to do an 8 a.m. show on BetQL, which is like a betting.
From the house?
I'm able to do it from the house, which
Nice.
is nice. It's owned by Odyssey, which owns WIP, so it's kind of within
Got it.
the same family.
Yep.
So I do that from 8 to 11. It's getting harder and harder because we used to be able to talk about every single game happening, and now we have two
Yeah.
games to talk
I
about
hear you.
for 3 hours. And then I do a post-game show, so I have to drive down to Atlantic City tomorrow before 3 and watch the game with Seth Joyner, Mike Missinelli, and Derek Gunn.
That
So
sounds fun.
do you head down there like in the middle of the game or before the game?
Usually before the game, like
Yeah.
if it's because my
Like, do you want to watch
BetQL
the
show
end of the
doesn't-
game down there?
Yeah, so I also do a halftime hit, so I have to be down there at least
Oh,
before
okay.
halftime.
Guys, we're gonna real quick. We're gonna capture Rocky's last try. Okay, this is his last try to get close to the pin. Okay, Jerry, you on this? All right, here he goes, folks. He's addressing the ball.
You got no heart,
He
Rob.
looks a little tight.
No
Everyone,
heart.
look at him.
No heart.
Here he goes. Oh, I think he pushed that a little. Oh
in the
no!
water.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
into the
Snorkel.
Pacific
Hey.
Ocean.
Snorkel.
Thanks for playing. Thanks for playing. Okay, so
Should I
Deb,
move
I have a
now?
follow-up question.
Okay.
When you guys watch the game, where?
Am I moving?
No, he's fine. Just let him be. Where do you guys watch it? Do you watch it in the casino and you're watching it with these guys? I know when like my dad used to do the post-game show, they would be in a separate room. Like, how does it work?
We are in a green room. It's not actually like a green room. It's
Right, just a
within.
little room.
So we do it out of the Sportsbook and Ocean Casino down in AC, which is nice. Like as far as AC hotels go,
Right.
it's a nice one.
Yeah,
But it's like a little. I don't know. It's a pretty small room, probably like where that.
Do they give
sofa
you a
is.
room?
Yes, if I want it. So I'll take it for like last Saturday was a 8 p.m. game, and I'll take
You
it.
think
for
it's
them.
too late to get it and we can all go tonight and just like go full
Well,
on?
that's the thing. Like, I could technically get it, and we can get it for 2 nights. So I know, like,
What kind
like
of floor
Mike
space is
Missinelli
in
will use
there?
a lot. And they give me not just a room; they give us like suites whenever.
What I want to know is how did the guys like the Fink's hoagies last week?
Okay, they love them. I was giving him live updates.
Oh, you
Yes.
took Fink? I didn't know that.
I
Yeah,
did.
there was a whole tray situation behind the bar. You didn't see that. I saw that.
yeah.
All right, wait. So you took Fink's hoagies to Seth and Mike and the whole crew.
And yeah,
Derek.
Mark Farzetta was also down because
Oh,
Mark
Farzy in
Farzetta
the
does
field, I love it.
Farzy does the pregame show, so we stayed.
Right.
Everyone loves. Seth Joyner took 3 of the spicy ones. What are the spicy? I don't eat spicy
Tarsdale.
food, so
Torresdale.
Tarsdales.
All right.
Yeah, they're a big hit.
Shocking that Seth Joyner likes the spicy hoagie.
He
you know
took
what I mean?
3 of them.
He's like, I can eat anything.
And no, but Seth Joyner actually doesn't eat bread. Like he will literally order. I've seen him multiple times order a burger, and then he takes the bun off and he just eats the meat from it.
That's what I do,
and
too.
he ate 3 pieces of hoagie.
That's some good rolls right there, huh? Yeah.
Get rid
Shout out
Fink,
Lysias.
how do
Yeah.
you feel about someone who gets rid of the roll, man? Is that like sacrilegious? Call Seth Joyner sacrilegious. I'm setting you
No,
up.
no, but he ate the
ate it,
bread.
he
He
ate it.
ate the
Oh, he
bread.
did
on
eat the
Fink.
bread.
It was
Yeah,
so good he
yeah.
ate the fucking bread.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Okay.
Tell
Yes.
him, Rock.
I got
Tell
it.
him.
Yeah.
Now, is
That's
the,
a shout out to Lysios. That's not
Hey,
a
Meech,
Fink
shut
show.
yo, they're
Meech.
part of the
Shut
deal.
up, Meech.
So what do they typically
Why are you
have
taking
down
the
there,
shine
Dev?
off of Fink's over there,
Yeah,
Meech?
what's he
So-
doing?
Ocean
bro.
food?
At the start of
Fink
the
knows
season,
Lysios is good.
it was like exciting. Like especially for like a 1 p.m. game, it's lunch, and like usually if it's a 1 p.m. game and I do my morning show, I like rush down there and I'm starving. It's like cheesesteak egg rolls and pizza and chicken fingers and wings. So by past week 18 now into postseason, we're all just like, this food is so nasty. We can't. No disrespect to Ocean Casino, but like we can't eat it anymore. So the hoagies were
Okay.
a welcome treat. for
Wait,
us.
is this the first time we had a glass of wine on the City Pigeons podcast?
I think so, man. Hey, Devin, as always,
She's
raising
trying to
the
class
bar
it up a
here.
little
Do you
bit.
guys
Okay.
know what's funny? The first time I was ever on your podcast, I was gonna bring my own bottle of wine just because I'm more of a wine drinker
You
than a
should've.
beer drinker, and I didn't because I didn't know anything.
What we got
Better
there?
than
Little,
Community Crown.
Cab, little cab, something or
Okay.
another.
I don't know.
Wait, I got another question
Came
real
out of
quick.
the box.
I got another question. obviously, here's another fan dilemma. We're all in this right now. You want to think about, because like, you got to plan. Like, if the Eagles were to win, there's planning that goes into this. You know what I mean? And so I want to understand from you guys how much you let the idea of them winning this game and what that means for your next 3 weeks of your life. Like, are you just not even thinking about that? Or I know for me personally, I'm thinking like, man, we got them flights, you know, let's go, let's get crazy, let's get wild.
Think about.
I mean, what are you guys thinking? Is it okay to think about that? Fink, what do you think? In the Fink tank, thinking.
I missed the whole question. I was.
What do you think about thinking about whether the Eagles will, if they go to the Super Bowl? Are you okay to envision that?
Absolutely.
You don't care?
I love the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Why would we not
All
want to be?
right,
in the Super Bowl?
I think-
What do you
I think,
mean by that? Like, I don't. I want my whole life to surround the
visualizing it and seeing
But
it
are you
in your
planning
head
for it?
is,
So, like,
is
I'm too
part of the
superstitious to
experience.
plan for it.
That's how you
I'm
gotta. That's how you gotta
planning.
think.
But
Like,
can we be
I'm
honest?
planning.
Like,
There's
What
no
are you
way we're
planning?
losing.
What are you
There
planning
are
for
no-
it?
what are you planning? You planning?
Like, are you
Hoagie?
gonna have a party
Supplies?
at your house? Like, I'm not going that far.
Wait, Devin,
He's
are you
not
going
sure.
out there?
Are you okay,
if
man?
they go?
Okay, hold on.
I'm trying to
To
think
be
what I'm
determined.
planning. It's
See, like,
TB.
I'm so superstitious. Like, I can't even let my brain go that
All
far.
right, but Devin, here's the
So-
problem for a variety of things. Whether you want to have like a party here, whether you might want to go to the Super Bowl, you really can't wait to see if they're going to win. Like, you have to kind of be like, I'm going to set this in motion, and if it's bad juju and it doesn't happen, I don't know. Because you can't wait. Like, the flights are going up, the hotels are getting booked. What are you
Yeah.
supposed to do?
Why can't you wait? I don't understand. Why can't you wait?
Because I'm saying it gets hard if you wait till after the game's over. You
Are
got to
we
get ready.
waiting for another trip right now? I mean, on a side note, like we are waiting to see some things on another trip.
No one cares.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm saying you can wait to see what happens, and then once it happens, you plan and you go. If you're about that life, you fucking do it.
Okay, buddy, but it gets a lot harder. But you know what? Just forget it, Dev. So you don't you don't want to think about it, right? Because you think it's okay. So you're just like in the moment.
I guess, but I also
right.
think in a weird way. So like this, I don't know. This Eagles season is interesting because it's different from the 2017-2018 season where I didn't cover the team at the time.
Different, but very similar.
But when they went to the Super Bowl, it wasn't like a sure thing where. Given their record
She's
and
saying
the way,
it's a sure thing, folks.
No, I'm not. The way that they performed this season, like it almost seems like unless they win the Super Bowl, it's kind of a bust or a letdown in
Devil's
a way,
advocate.
which ups the ante.
It was that way until Carson got hurt, and then Nick came in.
Right,
and all
and then
that.
it became this
But still
incredible
one
underdog
seed.
story.
Yeah.
Where now, like, they're not,
Yeah.
even though we're Philly and everyone likes to kind of south.
I'd be
regardless, we're not
remiss
underdogs.
to talk about. There's a gambling aspect to the thing tomorrow, and we have one of the premier gamblers in our presence. We can bring on.
Yo.
Here's
if
what
you
we're gonna
want.
do.
Premier
Yeah, let's
gambler.
do this. Rock, you got to tap out. We got to bring Kenny up. Come on, man.
Oh, I'm
I
out.
can
Come on,
tap
man.
out. I can tap out.
All right. Dev, we thank you for your service, as
Thank
always.
you.
Thank you.
And hey, I want to, where
Go
I was.
Birds.
Yeah, Rock, come back here. Rock, come back here. Rock, come back
Take
in.
that, Ken.
Hey, what I was going to say, though, listen, about the Super Bowl is that our friends and the wonderful sponsors of the program, Fans of Philly, I saw, have a Super Bowl trip going, right?
What?
So-
Right.
Yeah. Look, again,
Talk about planning.
going back to my
Hold
point,
on.
if you're ready to plan, Fans of Philly.
You have to plan ahead.
That's my point.
You know what I mean?
You do. And if you're going to
No
plan.
matter how superstitious
Mitch,
you
if you're
are.
going to plan,
You do it with fans of
Fans of Philly. I mean,
Right.
they're going to take care of the whole thing. And by the way, our fan of the week, we don't have the, we're on remote, so we don't have the content. But the fan of the week, Meech, you want to announce who the fan of the week is? Are you sure it's a Giants fan, by the way?
It was definitely a Giants fan because he announced himself as a Giants fan. I watched the Kyle Pagan video. He's
Shout out
so-
Kyle Pagan,
he's so
member of the
good.
City
Kyle
Pigeons
Pagan.
basketball team.
There was a Giants fan who literally pissed
Willingly.
his pants
Multiple times.
before the game even started.
He pissed his
So
pants.
that means he has to go into the game in pissy pants and sit in the cold.
Yeah, not only pissy pants, that shit ran
Pissy
down to
pants.
his socks.
Yeah, it was
in his
disgusting,
shoes.
man.
It was disgusting.
very
Yeah.
leaking out of the bottom of his pants.
Imagine watching your team lose 38-7 while you have
So my
piss
man
all
right
over your
there,
pants.
Pissy Pants Giants fan. Fan
Pissy
of the
Pants
week.
Giants fan. Okay, and
Loser.
also
Fucking
shout out,
loser, that
hey
guy.
Corey, I got your ball here. Jerry, get a close up of this. Look at this. Go Birds. He's got the special ball for the closest to the pin contest, baby.
It's the Go
Let's
Birds
go.
ball.
Go
Callaway.
Birds. Go
All right.
Birds.
Okay.
Now listen, let's
Go ahead.
introduce our next
Go ahead,
guest.
Meech.
He's a legend. You might not have ever heard of him if you're not into the gambling community, but this guy made FanDuel change their entire way of handling defensive touchdown bets.
What?
The man's name is Kilkenny. He'll let you know what happened, but give this guy a round of applause because he's trying to help out.
Hey, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
And I don't, but I'm about to find out.
He's trying to help out the regular gambler, like the $10, $15 guy, to become like a $1,000 guy.
All right, Kenny. What's up?
What's up, my man?
Let's hear this story.
I'm not here to defend Giants fans, but let he who is not pissed in his socks at a tailgate cast the first stone.
I'll cast the first stone.
We've all been there. I'll give you that.
Hey,
We've all been there.
By the way, and this was mentioned on the podcast last week, I did piss by my truck. And Meech, it's okay. Little aside here on sneakers. These guys gave me some nice sneakers. I got into the sneaker game.
Yeah, I know where you're going with this.
I said, you know what? I'm not going to wear my sneakers when it's raining. Meech said, no, you wear them. Okay, so I wore my nice Jordans to the tailgate. I'm taking a leak by the truck, and I can see the reflection with the light. And it's not a good situation for my Jordans, man. I should not be wearing my Jordans to the tailgate.
Yo,
it's your fault, man.
So when I got home that day, I had my white and green
pissy shoes.
My white and green dunks on.
Pissy
and
pants,
when I got
pissy
home,
shoes.
both of my shoes were completely covered. They weren't covered with piss, but they were covered with piss splatters.
Anyway,
so I cleaned them.
Kenny.
Can we talk about the bet?
Back to the betting. Back to the betting.
Anyway, no more piss.
Let's go. A lot of piss talk here. All right, Kenny.
Too much piss talk. We need more gambling
Meech,
talk.
come on.
Let's go.
I just peed my pants. Sorry, guys.
We need. Listen. Please describe how you changed the defensive touchdown, and it's such a cool story how he manipulated FanDuel and just ripped them off. It's hilarious.
Yeah, man. So I'll try to make a boring story quick, but what it used to be was on FanDuel and most sports books, they would offer defense/special teams touchdown. It's like in fantasy football. You're just the defense, but if the guy returns a punt, you get points for that too. Right. The trick was if you take the guy that's returning punts or returning kicks and you parlay it with the defense special teams touchdown, hey, if the guy houses a punt, it knocks out both. You get paid on both. And you can parlay the two together.
So you pretty much times it by 10.
I already don't understand it.
So all right,
good job.
It would be like betting Britton Covey to score a touchdown parlayed with Eagles special teams touchdown, and if Britton Covey houses a punt, it would knock out both.
And the odds would just be
the odds are like
insane.
insane.
So you hit on a couple of those.
So last year we hit on two pretty big ones in back-to-back weeks, and the following week, every single sports book removed special teams off of their defense touchdown. So the one that I would say.
So they separated defense, and if it was the individual player, right?
So what I did was there's one bet that
this is fascinating,
and it's not like he bet it himself. He gave it out to his betting community.
I did give it. Hey, I'm not here to plug. I'm not here to plug anything. I'm here to
plug
vibe.
Go
Plug it, man. You're the man.
What
bro.
I did was
plug it.
It was the Jets-Dolphins game last year. It was December 23rd. I'm at my wife's house. We're doing a white elephant. My play of the weekend was Braxton Berrios touchdown, parlayed with Jets defense special teams touchdown. So if he houses the punt or kick return,
you guys know that gif where the guys are get it
knocks out both.
That's me right now.
The beauty is for Phillies fans, right? Berrios, in addition to being the punt returner or special teams guy, he's like their fourth receiver. He gets some action on the opening drive. The Jets get it's first and goal from the 2. They run the Philly special. So he's the Trey Burton, but he tucked it and just ran it in. Yeah. So he scores, and we're looking at it like, all right, well, it's not how we drew it up, but that's one leg.
Whatever.
But you can't really you can't sweat out a defense special teams touchdown.
It just happens.
It happens or it doesn't. I'm not even paying attention to it. And again, we're doing White Elephant. I think I just claimed the bottle of Fireball from my father-in-law. He wasn't happy about it.
This sounds
and then
exactly like
out of
Meech.
nowhere, I get my phone explodes, and my dad calls me, my moderator, my Discord calls me, and they just went, hey, just see. Tua just threw a pick 6. It was a $100,000 pick 6, and the following week he couldn't bet it anymore. So that's where it started, at least for me.
How does
So you won 100 bands off of that?
I did win 100 bands off that.
Hey, how does this?
He's done that a few times.
Ladies, he's taking. He's got a ring on over here. I can see it.
How does a savant like yourself approach a weekend like this? Right, you got 2 games. You're a Birds fan, right?
Yes, sir.
So you got a little heart mixed in there, but
a lot of heart mixed into it.
How do you approach this?
Playoffs are tough. So for me, throughout the NFL season, my specialty is touchdown and 2 touchdown bets. I like to find long shots, like the diamond in the rough. And in a normal week,
like the Kenneth Gainwell touchdown.
Well, actually,
Oh,
Actually,
the first touchdown.
Let's talk about that.
Gainwell last week.
So I like to find a diamond in the rough. In the playoffs, they're tougher to find because it's a little more chalk. There are fewer games to pick from. The snap counts get a little more aggressive towards the studs. Like the third and fourth guy aren't getting as many looks.
Right.
So to do what I do, you don't do it as enough in the playoffs. Last week, my guy for the week was Kenneth Gainwell. I'm at the game. We see what happens. I think we left like
He had Kenny. I'm sorry for cutting you off.
please,
He had
Here's the
Kenny
color
Gainwell
commentary.
for most yards gained for a running back for the entire weekend. Like, who
Wait,
the
where do you
fuck
even make
takes
that bet? Who makes that bet? Yeah, where'd you make
thinks of
that?
That
shit?
didn't
was
happen,
FanDuel.
though,
It
right?
happened, and it fucking hit. But once he puts it out, the odds fucking plummet. So,
But so I go to the game, and I think we left like maybe a couple minutes left in the fourth. We're taking the subway back to the center city, and my one moderator helps me helps me run my business. He texts me and goes, "Dude, you're a sicko. Send me your Kenneth Gainwell ticket." I'm like, "What ticket?"
Right.
I didn't see him score the last touchdown, and I went and watched the replay, and obviously I take a lot of pride in what I do. I think I know what I'm doing, but you have to be willing to get a little lucky and know that
Right.
a lot of luck is involved.
Yeah.
Hell
It
yeah.
is stunning that they didn't take a knee.
Yeah.
That last
the fact
touchdown was
that they
sick,
gave
by
him
the
the ball
way.
there, and then he houses it for 35 yards. I mean, that's the
Unreal.
beauty of this business. I will say, for this week, I still think all of the value is Kenneth Gainwell.
He's running Kenny Gainwell back.
I'm running Kenny
As
Gainwell
we're drinking
right
Kenny
back.
Gainwell. It's a sign. It's a sign.
So wait,
That's a big Kenny bet right there.
what's your business right now? Because are you like, is gambling your business?
I do. I have a premium Discord where I give out gambling advice. It's a gambling community, and that's what I do for a living.
Okay. A Discord. I don't understand the whole. We're a little bit older over here.
Yeah,
I don't understand the whole Discord thing and the NFTs and all that. We're lost on that. So
NFTs, man, that's above my pay grade.
That's got nothing to do with it, right?
So for the average guys, like the average old guys, if we want to get your information, where do we go?
So I'm on Twitter at KillKenny. It's KILKENNY at KillKenny. I got a link in my bio. Click it if you feel like it. I'm not very pushy about it, but that's where I give out all of my advice. I stream on Twitch.
Did you trademark the moonshot?
I have. I've trademarked
'Cause
moonshot.
I saw people
I
trying to
have.
use the same shit after you did, and I was like, that ain't cool, man.
Last year, Yahoo Sportsbook actually put out their March Madness moonshot, and my lawyer hit him with a cease and desist,
Nice.
and they put
Hell
it
yeah.
quick.
So just curious, what's Kilkenny's win percentage on average? Do you have that kind of statistics?
I don't have a percentage because I'm chasing long shots. I can give you, I'm not the kind of guy to do it,
Yeah.
but I can show you my FanDuel balance.
my buddy,
no.
my
Better
buddy
than
sent
yours.
you
We don't wanna
those
see
golf
that.
balls. Mike Chiodo sent you those golf
Yes,
balls.
you know
That's my
Kyoto-
buddy.
Oh, dude, these are
Yeah, I
courtesy
see
of
that
Mike
it's golf
Chiodo.
ball. What is
He
that?
is one of the oldest.
Can we zoom in
and
on this?
longest
He
running subscribers I
put
have.
the time
Can we
off
pull
yet.
that up?
And,
Yeah.
Pick that up and show that to the camera.
Right.
All right.
and that's
the
my
moonshot
buddy
golf
Mike
ball.
Chiodo, who was at the City Pigeon tailgate last week.
Okay.
Yeah,
All the synergies.
A guy in my community, he called me about like 4 months ago and just said, "Hey, you got a package arriving at your door in 5 minutes. Walk downstairs." And it was a package of about 1,000 of these golf balls.
That's my boy.
Just that he's a member of my community, and
Nice.
I'm lucky to
He's
have
very
people like
thankful.
that in my community. I guess I've won him some money, and it means
Hey,
a lot.
I'm happy we made this connection with
Hell
you
yeah,
because
this
we're going to
is-
need to bring you
How
back.
did this connection even happen? I was talking to
Yo, he's a man.
Corey over there.
He's a man.
It's just happened organically.
He
He's
was
here.
like, "Yeah, my boy over here has this crazy betting community." I was like, "Yo, you should go talk to Meech." I guess you went over and talked to Meech, and then I don't know
as
how
soon
that
as
all
I
happened.
seen you, I knew who the fuck he was.
Meech knew. I was like, huh? Meech was like, oh, I know who the hell that is. All right,
He's
listen,
a
here's the deal.
goddamn gambling legend, man.
Real quick.
It's like him and chili bets for me.
Don't know who
you're
that
stealing,
is either,
you're
but
stealing
hey.
his information. Basically.
Listen, you got 5 minutes left to get in on the closest to the pin, and then we're going to shut this thing
take a
down.
shot on-
We're going to
All
award
right, me
the
too, me
winner.
too.
You already lost? I think you might be able to go again. I don't know. I don't know what the rules are. You got
Do
to
I
talk to
gotta
Mark
go hit a
Goodhart.
hole-in-one to win this shit?
And by the way, at this time, let me say, we do have the aforementioned Mark Goodhart, who is overseeing the closest to the pin contest to make sure that everything is fair.
I still don't believe Tom hit that ball 5'7"
And
inches
shout
away.
out,
Yeah.
hey,
Somebody hit it 1
shout
foot.
out to the Goodhart firm for constantly supporting the City Pigeons Podcast. In the event that you need any sort of legal representation, specifically personal injury,
What about when I showed up to the 49ers?
labor,
event,
whatever.
Somebody accidentally hit you with a golf club.
Yeah, you get a stray shot with a golf ball at 5-iron. No, because then it would be like Mark. No, let's not even go there. The bottom line is this. Mark will help you with whatever you need. GoodHeartFirm.com. TheGoodHeartFirm.com. Thank you guys so much. All right, so let's check in. Jared, let's shoot over there for the last couple contestants.
I don't see it happening.
We got a gentleman
nobody's
up here.
Nobody's beating one foot.
I gotta go next. I'm gonna hit a fucking hole in
All right,
one.
Meech, why don't you
close
go?
your eyes.
Jordan is still in first.
How do we get Meech out of here? Meech, if you can get out that way without tripping the whole system, that'd be great.
Anyway.
But
All
if
right,
I do trip the whole
so here's what we're
system,
gonna do.
So we got Kill Kenny over here.
Yeah.
Kill Kenny.
Says,
Go with Kenneth
are you
Gainwell
excited
tomorrow.
to see Meech hit these golf shots or what?
I am absolutely
All right, so here's
ecstatic.
He doesn't give a shit about
We're
me
gonna
hitting these
end.
golf shots.
We're gonna
Let's be
end this
honest.
show by watching Meech hit these golf shots. He's gonna be the last person.
Wait,
who
what
has
happened
a
to the long
chance.
drive challenge? I thought we were doing a long drive challenge.
Buddy, you just got to go with the flow a little. This was easier.
All right.
We decided that a long drive isn't as fair as close to the pin.
I
Make
think
sense?
it's more fair actually.
How so, bud?
Because
Your
everybody
wife
can
comes up there?
No, everyone can just crank one into the screen and see what happens.
Listen, not everyone can just crank one.
Screen, all right. Oh, shit.
All right. Okay, so let me say this. I just want to thank everybody from 5 Iron Golf.
Hell yeah.
Corey,
Shout out
everybody. You
5
guys
Iron
been a
Golf,
great
man.
host. And we're looking forward
Very
to hopefully
spinnable hair, man.
doing some more of this. Look, if you're a golfer, you're into it like I am, you need some place in the winter to get to practice, maybe get fitted. They have lessons.
Wait, does Corey give lessons?
Corey gives lessons.
Corey.
And he's
I might need one of those.
Fix
You
that
might need
slice real
some.
quick.
Oh, hell yeah.
So
Did
this
you
is the
get- did you get
place you want to
lessons
come
from
to.
him?
All right. There's
How's your-
another
how's your
location
swing?
in Rittenhouse also.
All right.
Right. So you can come to either one of these.
22nd and Chestnut, I believe. that's where
22nd
that
and
one is.
Chestnut,
Yeah.
baby.
So, Kenny over here, what's your handicap, bro?
Not good.
Oh.
It is.
His handicap is not good.
It's triple digits. It is not very good.
Kenny,
but it's getting better as I come to 5 Iron.
All
Because
we
of
talked
Corey.
about was Kenneth Gainwell. There's got to be some other things you're looking at for the weekend tomorrow.
I got plenty. So I'm going to tell you right now that this is.
Bring it to
I'm
us.
Run back Kenneth Gainwell. If you're going to play one single bet tomorrow, one bet, Kenneth Gainwell over, it's like 11.5 rushing yards.
The yards.
Just hammer
Not the
it.
touchdown.
Oh, no, hammer the touchdown, too.
Hammer the touchdown.
I have my.
Would you parlay that yards and
Nah,
touchdown?
what I
Separate
do
them.
is, so what I did is, I got a lot of money on the yards.
Oh, yeah.
He's taking it
We
right
got a
now.
guy right now. who's
Taking it
gonna-
right now?
Wait,
Bam.
I heard a homie of ours sent us a bet earlier that it was plus 400 for Chad Henne to take one snap. Right? Does that sound ridiculous?
Jared, let's
Probably
get the
take
camera
it.
over to Meech.
Probably sprinkle on that one just a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah, right?
While
Hold
we're
on, here
going,
we go.
Meech is spotting up for his first
He's
of
checking
3
the win.
tries.
First of all, my man Meech has got Crocs on, by the way.
He's got
sweats.
Crocs on that they have stolen the Yeezy Croc. First shot, looks like it's going a little right to me.
Oh, you're gonna love that.
All right, Meech, you can improve on that. Top 3 so far, we've got Juicing Jordan, Pete It,
Long Joe.
and Long Joe.
Meech got little baby forearms.
I love
He's
it.
not gonna
I love
get
it.
Look
All
at
right.
little baby forearms.
And
He
you.
got it.
And my
Yeah,
wife,
and Rock's wife.
who barely hit the ball. I don't think.
Here's
she got
Meech's
close.
second attempt, and he's
Good
pulled
try,
it left,
though. Good try.
folks.
Little
Anyway,
baby
so
forearms.
This
Yeah.
is exactly what we were hoping
We're
for.
coming. We're winding down, y'all.
Okay,
Let's finish
hold on.
thanking people.
Hold on,
Oh,
hold on.
Hold on.
Let us appreciate, this is Meech's last chance, and he's known for greatness.
Quiet on the tee. Quiet on the
He's known
tee.
for greatness, everybody. He steps to the tee. He's pulled his hood up. This is last chance.
Got his hood up.
Nice takeaway here. Smooth.
Shank.
Oh,
Shot of all 3. Get this guy out of here.
You know what?
Get this guy out of here. He stinks.
Yeah, so let's shout out.
That works out
shout
way better for us because we couldn't give Meech the championship anyway. So, Juicing Jordan, you win the $100 gift card from 5 Iron Frenzy. Where's Juicing Jordan?
Come up and get it. Come up and
Where's
get it.
Juicing Jordan? Get up here.
Juicy J, baby.
Yo, he's
Hey,
still,
come on, buddy.
He's still got the club in
Guys.
his hand.
I just want to say, if you're watching this, you're listening, Juicing Jordan, baby, come get it. Yeah, baby.
Kenny, give him that mic real quick. Give him that mic. Yeah, you got a mic
All right, real quick.
Hell yeah. Sit up here and
We
say something.
obviously did an interview with Juicing Jordan.
I know you probably never heard of the City Pigeons Podcast before tonight,
I have
right?
now.
Hey,
All right,
baby.
that's what I'm talking
Juicing
about.
Jordan, what did
So-
it take to get the job done up there tonight?
To be honest with you, man, just walk up and hit the ball. Just don't think about
See,
it.
and that's the moral of the story when it comes to golf. As opposed to me, I'm like, you better come from the inside. You got to release the club. You got to square the club face. That never works.
That's
you
why
know
you
what
suck.
I mean?
That's why you suck.
That is why I
So
suck.
what's your game plan for tomorrow?
To be honest, we were just going to go to a bar and watch, but now it sounds like I heard you guys have a tailgate going on tomorrow.
We got
got
a free
tailgate tomorrow,
you
so
can
I
come
might just
down.
have to come
Yo,
down.
stop through K-Lot, holler
K-Lot,
at
baby.
or check. What do you?
That's it.
Where you putting it at?
I don't know. On the
Check
Twitter,
City Pigeons
Instagram.
Twitter.
Look, I can promise you
You
this:
go
we
down there
won't
and
have
check
the
it
full
out.
setup, no podcast, but we'll have food and drinks, and then we'll be merry. So just come by.
What more do you need?
K-Lot.
Exactly.
All right. Well, Jordan, hey.
Wait,
Thanks, bro.
we need his prediction.
What are you gonna do with that gift
Okay,
card? You gonna?
we need Juicy Jordan's prediction for the game.
Oh yeah.
What do you guys want, like a score? Or like
Yeah, that's how it works.
38-7.
You know what? Put your money on that score. If it's the same exact score, you're gonna be a rich
What are you
man.
gonna do with that gift card? Are you gonna pay for your night here tonight, or are you gonna just be selfish and get
That's a good
get
question. Can you
fitting?
apply it to your bar
You're gonna
tab?
get a fitting.
I've honestly never heard of the fitting lab, so I don't know. Is that from here?
Get
Is that here?
fitted.
Yo, get fitted
yeah,
up.
you get fitted.
Yeah,
your
then
game
here,
up?
obviously. Yeah,
Guess
yeah.
what? If you
Corey,
are
you heard that. He's
already,
getting fitted.
if you were already getting close to the pin, imagine if the clubs were fitted to your,
Yeah,
swing.
you picked up some bullshit off the fucking rack over here and just hit it like a foot 7 inches.
That's
man.
true, I didn't
if
have
you
my
had
own
custom
clubs.
that shit might have gone in the hole, man.
I play with Nike clubs. I didn't have my own stuff. I
Nike
just
clubs, they
picked
stopped
whatever.
making clubs like 20 years ago,
Yeah,
so you
man,
definitely need a new
All
set.
right, no.
Hey,
I'm
guys,
an OG.
that's enough about
he's an
juicing
OG.
Jordan's
All
clubs.
right,
Hey,
all
thank
right.
you, buddy.
Juicing Jordan,
Okay.
thank you, bro.
Thank you,
Listen
guys.
up.
I want to finish this by saying this. So far, this whole operation has been about people in Philly that are keeping it real, being authentic, having a good time. And I got to say, Corey, he stepped to the bell for us and just made us feel at home. And we appreciate 5 Iron and everything they've done. And everybody that came down, everybody that's down to hang, is with the
Seamus.
Birds, is with the Philly program.
We got
Thank you so
Seamus
much.
here. We
Look,
got
let's just
killkenny.com.
Seamus,
killkenny.com.
Devin, thank you so much. Let's just send it out the only way we know how. Who's with me? Start off.
E-A-G-L-E-S! Let's fucking go!
Play the outro, Fink. Let's go. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. What happened to Meech? We lost.